second. Mark DeRosa and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two in business, two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Interleague Baseball on MLB Network. Garrett Cole gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Garrett Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. Fouled off. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position in the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate, Justin Turner. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Matt, we're getting a chance to look at one of the all-time great left-handers. Clayton Kershaw is going to go down as one of the top 5 lefties ever throw as hard as he used to, but he still has that good slider curveball combination. He's figured out how to win with diminished velocity. Expect Clayton Kershaw to continue to find ways to get hitters out.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. They'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Stanton over at second. Judge is over at first with 1 away. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Ready with the 1 and 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pollard is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
Comes set, the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn, he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The set and the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We are still scoreless. Set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Bellinger is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here now is Will Smith. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. 1 strike now from Cole.
At the ball.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and 2.
1 ball.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Albert now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Cole has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start. And it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Albert Pujols goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The batter will be Gavin Lux. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that misses 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
High in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. But But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 L.A. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
So now to the plate, Clint Frazier. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. So here is DJ LeMahieu, runner in scoring position with 2 guys. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Odorun will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 2, all even at 1 apiece. New inning set to get underway, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next to dig in, A.J. Pollock. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. And that's taken for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Dodgers down in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch to him. Things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
A base hit in his first trip. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box, Gio Urshela.
Number 29.
He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Base is empty, 2 away, and that will bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
2 balls.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Pollock finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. We played 3 full, 2-1 New York. Fourth, and here comes the first baseman, Max Muncy. Here's the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Muncy stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was a 5th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive on this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 went down looking his first time up. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Cody Bellinger is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate here is Gary Sanchez. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Behind 0-2 now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Smith is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Kershaw gets the sign, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Right side, but it's well fouled. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So the next to bat will be Clint Frazier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Frazier. Gone! A solo shot that time for Clint Frazier, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead. The veteran Brett Gardner popped him up. Turner shading to his right, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We played 4. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So stepping in is Will Smith. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2. Count 2-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Albert Pujols comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. Striding in is Gavin Lux, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here.
0-1's the count.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Fouled off. Seven in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They still trail it here. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. Better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Muncy is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Into the box, Gio Urshela. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A ball and no strikes.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Line towards center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Next up, Gleyber Torres flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Count 1 and 2.
3 runs already home here. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2 and 2 now on the Yankee catcher. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3 and 2. Now the Payoff pitch home. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Rougned Odor is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. Muncy will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. At the plate now is Chris Taylor to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that's going to land foul. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next to the Dodgers, the left fielder.
So now into the box is A.J. Pollard. He flew out in his last AB. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Ground ball left side. Torres brings it in, and there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the Yankees.
Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Clint Frazier. First offering.
Oh, that's out.
Price, a 6'5" left-hander. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard liner to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They're not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting every.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. You hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, Hero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton.
0-1.
0-1 the count. Lined into left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Hero. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping the rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only
and not in time as the run scores. The tag, and they got him at 3rd. It's a double play.
Anytime you're going for 3rd, you want to be really sure you can get there because you know you're already in scoring position standing on second base to begin with. He almost made it work because it ended up being a close play. But man, they're tough to swallow.
Mitch White, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
That's just out.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 now. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. And that retires the side. Next up is Max Muncy. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up.
shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. One strike now from Cole. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Justin Turner is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this.
Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. And there are 2 away now. Stepping up is Will Smith. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Popped him up. LeMahieu has a play. And that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit. Last half of the 7th here. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Fouled away. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Here's Rougned Odor now. No balls and 1 strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pitch on the way. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fastball, and that ran in and drilled him. Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Taylor's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 57.
Now at the plate is Albert Pujols. He's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Urshela has room in foul territory. The 0-2 delivery. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gavin Lux.
Into the box now, Gavin Lux, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there, and that's the second out. Up next, Chris Taylor. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Dodgers down.
Leading up for the Yankees, the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Pitch on the way. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Giancarlo Stanton is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little bouncer. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So next to hit is Aaron Judge. He was a double play victim last time around. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Now to the plate, A.J. Pollock starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Next to hit is Mookie Betts. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Sanchez is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Next for the Dodgers, Max Muncy, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. New York led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Garrett Cole earns the victory on the mound. Clayton Kershaw was hit hard to the tune of 7 earns. He takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vaster.